After that meeting, we go to Littlefinger. Can we just jump to Littlefinger? Because Littlefinger and Varys were outside of Tyrion, my favorite character up until he joins Dany. Varys and Littlefinger, I've been always back and forth because I love those two. Like the battles in Game of Thrones, the sex in Game of Thrones is fucking amazing. But the reason I love Game of Thrones is that strategic. I'm gonna kill you by having my guy have sex with your mom, and then your mom's gonna put poison in his dad, and then we're gonna all die together.
I've seen that porn video.
And Littlefinger and Varys are the absolute best. So I was torn. I was scared. I don't know how I felt about Littlefinger dying. I feel like it should have been a bigger.
Yeah, they rushed that.
They
did that really badly too.
Yeah, they messed that up because it made no sense.
Yeah.
And Littlefinger's an A1 schemer, and
he's the A1 schemer.
And I refuse to believe that
he fell for that bullshit.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
Okay, but it was long planned out. Like
it was like they just needed to get rid of his character and they just rushed through it. Like he had no purpose to serve in the show anymore. So like, all right, we're gonna just do this sister.
I didn't mean to raise my hand. I just think like, yeah, it was somewhat rushed, but on the flip side of it, like he was out of his element, stuck in pretty much stranded, isolated in the north. He was falling in love with
Sansa,
which was always his downfall because he had the same issue
with every single sister.
with all of the Stark females. Like that was his downfall because he was always trying to rise above what his station was essentially, and like so he was out of his element and then he got caught up in that and then he just got got. But to your point earlier,
he just got
of like the Littlefinger and Varys, yeah. Also agree, like one, they were like a pivotal part of the show.
That was the best part.
So you like Littlefinger? Because I hated Littlefinger.
I liked him a lot.
No,
so I hate Littlefinger, but I love his character, especially the juxtaposition of his character with Varys, because they were the backbone of the show. Because it was like one of them was out entirely for themselves. Like Littlefinger was like all about just self betterment and achievement and like rising himself, and Varys was like entirely for the realm,
which is what we think right now.
Right, which was like
what? I don't know.
What do you mean?
I like that they weighed them against each other.
Look,
and
one of them has no dick and one of them has a
Varys has no.
But that meeting with Melisandre that they have like way up there. And then Melisandre's like, yeah, we're both gonna die here.
Well, here's the thing about being for the realm. It still comes back to what you think is best for the realm.
Exactly.
So like, it's almost showing that like you can't be entirely out for no self-benefit because it's still what you think.
Yo, look at this! Look at this! I love this, Tom. Good for you. Good for you, Tom. See, I don't even seen it that way.
I take a knee when the realm Pledge of Allegiance comes on. I always take my knee. Right? I always take my knee. Free cat.
Fuck yourself. He is free. He needs a goddamn job. That's what he needs.
No. Nah, he's in the black cells.
Yogurt for Cam.
So Varys and Littlefinger. So the way he dies. I always thought, so just a sidebar, Sansa is my least favorite Stark. I fucking hate her.
She was
terrible, but I really liked her
this season. I hated her. I hated her with such a fun. I really thought she was going to kill Arya, and I was like, if you do anything to my Arya, this is it for you. Like, there's no coming back, right? Because she's a Stark, I had hope. Always hope. But she's always been the whiny bitch. The minute, literally, it was a week.
Dude, she's had the one of the hardest roads to go down.
Compared to who?
Kevin Durant? The hardest road.
No, you don't think she's had a rough time?
Of course she has.
Everyone's had a rough time, dude.
Yeah, but dude, no one had to get raped every day by one Joffrey and then go to...
So she never had sex with Joffrey, but she did get
abused by Joffrey.
Insanely, yes.
Yeah, and then have to go straight from that to Ramsay and literally get actually raped and abused. And then on top of that, after that, she got stuck with fucking retard Theon. Oops, I can't say that one. Theon's fucked up too.
Yeah.
And like, he made some bad decisions, but he had a really rough go, and he's all like PTSD'd out, and then she's stuck with him, who he basically murdered her family too and betrayed all of them.
Exactly.
So she's had like,
she's had that, but it's like, her character for the last 5 seasons was just like,
it's rough. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of her. You don't think she got some redemption by the end of that?
No, I loved her this season.
Her decision-making skills were terrible. throughout the entire show.
She was a hostage. To
They
the
got
show.
slowly better though.
No,
by the last season, she was making good decisions.
Yeah.
Great decision.
So literally, it just shows like her progression because she started off making terrible decisions.
No, you know why I'm out?
But she's a little. She's like literally a kid when it starts off.
Then you look at Arya
and you're like, alright, then fuck kids, because kids.
But Arya is almost going the other way right now, and she's like so dark. She's almost went over the edge of too much darkness.
I got some. See, this is the problem with Sansa. It was that shit with Jon when Jon was like, when Jon was trying to get Winterfell back, and Arya was keeping that army a secret. Sansa. See, that's Sansa. That's that shit. When you keep an army secret, that's when I know you're not on the level.
Here's the thing about the relationships between the Stark children, is that like you think that they're supposed to have this undying loyalty for each other and that they should always like trust each other, which they should, and they for the most part do. But they grew up like completely separately. Like since season 1, the very beginning of season 1, they've all been separate till now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so like they don't even know each other at this point, and they're all getting put together, and they're like, should we trust them? I don't really know what they've been doing for the last few years.
Jon literally came down to save her and get Winterfell back for her because she asked him to, and then she just kept this fucking army secret and watched as Jon was like.
She didn't know whether to trust him.
No, she didn't know that Arya was gonna make it in time.
Okay.
But why not mention it?
So that's the thing. So
why not fucking mention it?
You have to mention it. That's for you not to mention
What's the benefit of keeping it secret?
The reason, the only thing I would guess why she didn't want to is because when she just didn't want Jon to know that she was in bed or talking to Littlefinger. That's the only reason. But she has to fucking mention it. That's not because it happened. It doesn't matter if you mention it or not. If the army gets there or if the army doesn't get there, you knowing and not telling Jon is fucked up.
Because she was like, "Yeah, we should wait," and Jon's like, "This is all we have."
Exactly.
And she was just like, "Okay."
Okay. But no, you're right. No, Tom.
She's a snake.
I think you're right because
I'm not saying she's not a snake. I'm just saying she's had a tough time and she's never been able to trust anyone in her life up till this season. So she has a tough time trusting people. I think that's the issue.
Yeah, because she's had the most emotional and mental fucked up in like the series, right?
Theon.
Theon is much more physical.
He literally got like he's a new person.
Theon got fucked up.
Yo, Theon dipped from that ship.
It's just sad to watch.
And it just dove away, and I was like, "Yo,
we had a death pool.
It's hard to.
It's
hard to feel bad.
Dude's making money moves.
No, but like real talk though. Real talk. You know, if you go chase after his sister, he's gonna die. The sister's gonna die. Or he can jump off the.
But he didn't do it for that. He did it to get the fuck away.
All right.
What happened to his sister? Because we haven't seen her since Cersei.
She's still with. He hasn't captured. I mean, that's what we think is happening. We don't know if she's dead or not, but.
No, he says that. I have to go get my sister. I have to redeem myself, which is like really boring. Like all he does is like, Jon, I have to go. I have to do my thing.
I don't know.
And Jon's like, yeah, you go do your thing.
And Jon did forgive.
When Theon goes off, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna forgive you. You go do you.
Yeah.